Welcome everybody to our show. This is Custom Fab Garage on our channel Octane TV on YouTube. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, and on top of that, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new content that comes out weekly and even every day.
Next vehicle up we'll be doing is this SRT Hellcat Charger. Going to be doing some new audio throughout the whole vehicle. This does come equipped with the Alpine factory system, so that will make a big difference. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out this whole fuse panel thing, and from what I'm gathering, it is fuse number 12, which is cigarette lighter USB selectable fuse 20A, F12. Well, F12 is basically right here. If you have it on these two here, it's ignition based. If you have it on these two here, it's constant based. So if you want your cigarette lighter to stay on constant, you can put it in these two. If you want it ignition based, you put it into these two. Now, I bought this so that you can basically tap the fuse, so this 20 amp becomes this one, and then it taps off into this 5 amp. So basically, wait, I'm gonna leave, because this is not my vehicle, this is a customer's vehicle, so I do not want to make that decision for him. So I'm gonna, I don't know if I can get it in here. Okay, so I got it stuck down in here. 20 amp fuse is still there, this is still here. We'll check the cigarette lighter up front, and then this will give us our remote wire here. Just want to let everybody know this is on the newer chargers. Now, I did get it to work on these two 10s right here as well, but these fuses are funky looking and I don't have any fusible taps for those, so I'm going to use this one here. So when hooking up the SNI 35 line output converter, high to low, whatever you'd like to call it, take both your negatives, connect them together, both your positive, connect them together. I'm going to cut the grounds off, and then we'll tie this all up. So basically both positives together, both negatives together. And then we'll plug our RCAs in here. Here it is already with the RCAs plugged in, everything tested, taped up. These are ready to go into our T-taps, and we'll show you that once we get it connected into the speaker. That way everything can just go right in and just plug right in, and it's fully removable if you want to take it out. So what you want to do is unplug this rear speaker right here with this harness. We went ahead and took our T-taps and connected them in. I typically will use just a pair of pliers and then just hear them snap, boom. I know a lot of people are anti T-tap. I've been using it for 20 years. I don't have any issues. It's usually not the T-tap that's the problem, it's the installer. So you always just want to make sure everything's good when you're all done. And then we can put our connections into here. So basically we will take both of our connections here, plug them into here, and then we can run our RCA down to the amplifier. Pretty simple. And there it is, plugged back in. Both of these are plugged. We're going to run it behind here, and that way we can run our RCA behind the carpet down in. That way everything will just run right behind this panel here. This beast is freaking heavy, dude. Heavy. Triple layered on the front. Massive port.
Peace.